welcoming from Norway. We're just gonna wait a little bit before I say anything more till we see people coming on. Yeah. Are you ready, Sarah?
Yeah.
Hello. So, as people are coming on, we're waiting a little bit to say anything more about this lesson. But some thumbs up if the sound is good, that's great. Okay, we have people we know with us. That's nice. Ah, the sound is perfect. That's good. Okay. Then we're gonna wait 30 more seconds and we're gonna start up and I will explain more about this lesson. Me and Sarah has been looking so much forward to this, to do this today with you guys. Okay. Hello everybody, let's start up this lesson. Saying hello from Norway, way up north, and we are here to do flow move for children. And that's a lesson I had for years at my club, and it's been very popular and it's a very fun lesson which really is about using a lot of the fundamental movements in the body, like squatting, crawling. We use gymnastic rings, we do handstand practicing, and there's a lot of playing and using the body, having fun. And today we're having half an hour with you guys, and we're gonna, do a lot of different things. So we're gonna actually start all together now on all four. So if you now have a little bit clear space around you, and I hope you brought your parents so they can join in because it's fun doing it together like we are. If you have a free wall behind you, that's great. If you don't, that's not necessary. So, I'll continue talking while we actually come down on all four like this. We're gonna start now with just getting used to having some weight on our hands. So if you now put your arms in your shoulder wide distance like this, and just actually push a little bit into the ground, and you can spread out your fingers and just push into the ground, and maybe you actually can lift a little bit on your knees, just feeling how it is to put weight on your arms like this. Okay, just come gently down with your knees, and we're gonna turn. So we put our wrists together like this and bring our knees a little bit forward. So we're gonna do some nice circles in to warm up the wrist. So just make big nice circles, and maybe it feels a little bit strange having weight in your arm. Maybe it's a little bit uncomfortable maybe, but that's okay. Let's do the other way as well. So circle the other way. Try to make big nice circles. Ah, beautiful. You're doing good, Sarah. Okay, let's just stop at the middle, and then we go back to the shoulder wide distance again. Okay, now the fingers are turning to the side, but we're going to continue turning the fingers so they face more to the body. And you can feel, oh, this can be a little bit stretchy and strange again, so just see if you can push a little bit into the ground like this, and maybe even come with your bum a little bit closer to your heels. We're going to move a little bit back and forth like this, just warming up, getting fluid into the wrists and making them more and more comfortable to have weight on. We take two more. Okay, that's beautiful. Just stop again so we can turn slowly, the fingers facing front again. And this time you can turn your fingers so they're facing each other. And we're going to continue this movement. It's called gorilla pose. So now you're going to look a little bit like a gorilla. You see if you can turn your fingers even more facing the body, like this. And be gentle. Feel your elbows being okay with this position. And just feel if you can have a little bit of pressure like this as well. And maybe also now, really slowly, just come with your bum a little bit backwards again. A couple of rounds. Ah, beautiful. I hope you have your parents with you and they're also joining in. This is so nice for all of us, just moving into the wrists. So if they're not joining, call them and say they should come and be together with you. Okay, just stop here so we can turn the wrist forward again and just sit down on your heels. Come up with your arms like this and you make a fist and you just turn around with your wrist like this. Okay, we're going over to do some bigger movements to get a little bit warmer in the body. So let's stand up. Okay, let's go a little bit back in the room so you can see us. So now you can place your heels in your shoulder distance. We're going to come really deep position down in the squatting. So face your toes outwards and shoulder distance. Stretch your arms forward. I'm going to come really deep down here. So see if your knees can point almost to your middle toe. And just sit down here. Stretch your arm forward. And just you can bounce a little bit here. Bouncing. Okay, Sarah? And while you sit here, see if you can stretch your arm forwards again and all the way to your ears. And that can be kind of hard, but you really try to stretch up there. Maybe you feel you're going to fall down on your bum, but you keep stretching. And while you're stretching, let's come up again. Beautiful. We go down again. 4, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. 2 more. Stretch, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, beautiful. Just come down with your arms. We're going to jump forward so they can see us a little better. Okay, we're sitting here in the squat. Let's sit here and bounce a little bit. This is such an important position to be able to sit like this. It's really how we were sitting for centuries before we got our chairs. So bounce here a little bit and let's try to explore this one. Okay, while you're sitting here, stretch your arms forward. And then we stretch them up to the ears again. That's kind of hard, but you really try to stretch as best you can. Okay, we have to watch out so we don't hit each other. Now stretch the arms straight out to the side. Ah, even more heavy maybe. Can you see if you now can bring your arms to your bum and put your arms together there and stretch them and try to open your chest. Ah, beautiful. Kind of hard to sit here. And just release the arms and bring them forward again. Okay, now the big challenge. We're going to sit like this really deep and see if we can have our head in the floor. Are you up for the challenge? So stretch the arms forward. See if you can bring the arms in front of the knees and to your heels. Keep your bum close to the floor. Are you ready to see if we can have the head in the floor, Sarah? Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Oh, this is hard. I'm really going for it. What about you guys? Can you do it? Oh, I'm there. Whew, that's hard. Okay, stretch your arm forwards. And we're coming up again. Oh, they can't see your face now. You should come down again, Sarah. Come. Okay, we're going to stay down here. Maybe you now feel you got a little more heat in your body. That's great. We're going to do some animal positions. This comes a little bit from something called animal flow. And we're going to do the beast position first. So if you again now place your arms very firmly into the floor, under your shoulders, like this, push into the ground. I'm going to be facing this so you can see my body. I'm pushing into the ground. I'm putting my knees kind of underneath my body, under my hips, a little bit in front of them. Put my toes in. And when you push into the ground, you lift your knees 2 centimeters from the floor. Okay. And we stay here for a little bit time. And you can actually start feeling it becoming quite heavy quite soon. 4, 3. Now you're engaging your muscles in the core and you're pushing your ground away from you. And we come down again. Ah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's make this even a little bit more harder. Are you ready? We're pushing into the floor, lifting the knees. And now, see if you can lift the toes on your right foot without moving your body. Ah, put it down. Left foot. Put it down. Right arm. This is harder. Put it down. Left arm. Put it down and come down on your knees. Take a deep breath. Now for the real challenge. Pushing into the ground, coming up with your knees. See if you can lift left arm and right foot. 1, 2, 3. Put it down. Okay, knees in the floor again. Pushing into the floor, lifting your knees. Right arm, left arm. Now foot, opposite. Oh, coming down again. Whew, that brings up the heat. Let's come on the bum, like this. Putting the hands facing, fingers facing away from me. Shoulders back, foot in the floor. And we bring the bum from the ground, like this. Lifting the chest. Okay, let's see if we can do the same here. Lift your right foot just 2 centimeters from the floor. Put it down. Left foot. Put it down. Right arm. Put it down. Left arm. Put it down. Right foot and left arm. 1, 2, 3. Put it down. Left foot and right arm. And put it down. That's great. This really brings a lot of heat into the body. Can you feel it, Sarah? Yeah. Okay, let's take the next exercise. We're gonna do something called front step, and that position starts from a deep beast, it's called. So if you now come on your toes like this, and you start stretching your arms forward, and you bring your head through your arms, and your knees are only like 2-3 centimeters from the floor right now. So it's really like a deep position, deep beast, kind of heavy to stay here. And when I say right foot front step, I'm going to move my right arm and step my right foot front. Okay, so I say now, right foot front step. And I bring the arm, elbow facing back. Return to beast. Coming back to the beast pose. Deep beast. Left foot front step. Ah, beautiful. Coming down, back down in deep beast. One more time. Right foot front step. Return to deep beast. Left foot front step. Return to deep beast. Ah, you can put your knees in the floor again. Okay, we're gonna level that one even more up. Now we did a front step. But now we're also gonna do something called front step true. Okay, are you ready, Sarah?
Yeah.
So we're gonna show you guys first. We're going into the deep beast position again, like really going into it. And I say, right foot front step. Now, push into the ground with the left arm here now. We're gonna bring the left foot true here, okay? That's why it's called true. So I say, true. Okay, beautiful. We try to jump back into deep beast. Okay, ready for next, Sarah?
Yeah.
Left foot front step. And we're going to bring the right foot true now. So push into the ground with your right hand and true. Ah, beautiful. Return to deep beast. One more time. Right foot front step. True. Return to deep beast. Left foot front step. True. Return to deep beast. Ah, beautiful. Just put your knees and you can roll your shoulders a little bit. Maybe you feel it in your arms and that's great, okay? The next one we're going to show you is called lateral, that means to the side, traveling monkey. But we're going to do it just on the spot here. We're not going to really travel, but we're going to show you guys, okay? So for this one, we come back into that squatting position, like this, sitting with your weight on your whole foot as best you can. And we're going to stretch the arms. We can start stretching our arms to the right. And for a while now, we want all our weight to be on our arms. So when we bring our arms down, the one closest to the body is going to land first, then the second. And when we do this jump where we're in the air, we want this back foot to be the one landing first. So let's try, Sarah, okay? Okay, now you can't see Sarah, but we're going to show you the other way as well. Bringing the arms to the left side, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, are you up for doing 10 in a row, just back and forth like this? Trying to actually have a second with just being with all your weight in your arms. And you know, the animals are really good at being silent when they do things. They don't want anyone to hear them. So they're so good at doing things quietly, and that's so nice way of moving your body. So let's try to do this really quiet, okay? 10, back and forth. We are ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Whew, well done. Okay, just come down. You can breathe a little bit again. Okay, we're going to now, the next up, you can take a sip of water if you want to. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to practice some handstanding. And we're going to show you a nice way to start. Maybe you've already done some handstanding. But we're going to start very slowly and show some nice way to practice at home with it, okay? So the first thing we're going to look at is how you want your body to engage or be strong when you're practicing handstanding. So we're going to show a little bit on Sarah. So let's stand up, Sarah. So you can face the back to me here now. Okay, Sarah, put your heels together. Really squeeze them together. That's great. Straighten up. That's nice. And now, you know, we have a tailbone. And now we can pretend there's a tail coming out of here. I'm going to give the tail to Sarah here. Give it to her. Okay, pull your tail, Sarah. And when she pulls her tail now, she can like make the pelvic go a little bit backwards like this, and she can squeeze her bum, and she's going to engage her core even more. So keep pulling in your tail, okay? Now Sarah, keeping this position, can you with strong stretch arm bring them forwards? Beautiful. Keep having that tailbone through your legs, and strong arms all the way up to the ears. Okay, keep working with that tail, okay? Going through there. Squeeze your heels. Squeeze your bum. Keep your tailbone and stretch. And this is actually quite heavy for the stomach. You start engaging the core muscles in your stomach. Beautiful. Remember that, Sarah, when we go into the hand position. Good. Okay, this is a fun way to practice. So now you need another person or a chair or something. So I'm going to be standing like this now. And Sarah, she can turn her bum to me and put her arms into the ground. And really start pushing her arms into the ground, because she wants strong arms now, pushing into the ground, lifting her tailbone high. And then Sarah, put one of your feet on my bum. And then the other one. And now push, 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 bring your head into your arms, lift your tailbone way up to the roof and stretch your knees. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can come down again. Beautiful, Sarah. How did you do? Did you have your mama or your father to put the feet on their bum? That's great. If you didn't now, go and get them later, okay? We're going to do this one more time. And this time, Sarah is going to practice to become stronger having weight on her arms. So while she's having her feet on my bum, pushing into the ground, she's going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So let's do it. Ready? I'm ready, Sarah. Put your arms, step up, lift your tailbone, head through the arms, push, 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 and we do 1, 2, push, 3, and 4, and coming down. That's great. Okay. Now we have done it, 2 people together. We're going to try to the wall now, and you can see how you can practice this at home. So, Sarah, if you now put your heels close to the wall, put your arms on the floor. That's good. And actually lift your heels so you can get even closer with your toes to the door. And the first thing, the most important thing in handstanding is really pushing. Push, push, push. Really push the floor away from you. Lift your tailbone, Sarah, as high as you can. Bring one foot high up to the wall. And then the other one. Squeeze your heels. Put your tails through your legs. Push, push, push. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. One foot coming down. And all the way down. That's good. Okay. And if you're up for it, this time we do it one more time, and you can try to lift your arms just up and down at the same spot. Okay, let's do this. One more time. Same preparation. Come, bring your arms to the floor. You can do arms first and then step into the floor. Lift your heels. Get really close with your toes. Push, push, push. One foot coming high. Then the other one. Squeezing them together. The heels. Tailbone. Push, push, push. And we lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming all the way down. You know, guys, by practicing like this, maybe you've done it before, maybe this is completely new, you can become really strong. And if you want to, in the end, you can walk all the way to the wall. And that's an exercise called Kiss the Wall. I'm going to show it now. And if you have somebody at home where you can practice this with, that's great, because then that person can stand next to you and help you and make you feel more safe. Okay, now I'm showing. So I'm doing the same as Sarah did. Really pushing through my arms, head between my arms, looking into the wall here, stepping up, squeezing the heels, squeezing my bum, and then I start walking. And I can walk in the end all the way to the wall. And I can keep pushing, squeezing my bum, pointing my toes, my heels. And when I want to go down, I can either walk the same way or I can move one arm and come down. So handstanding is playful, fun way, but it's also a really nice way to exercise and get really good control in your body. So, okay. I hope you had fun, guys. We're gonna now just calm down a little bit. So, let's just sit like this, just with the bum on the heels. And we can straighten our backs and just breathe a little bit here. So let's take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So let's breathe in. Breathe in. 2 more. Breathe in. All the way up there. Exhale. 1 more time. Okay. This time we're bringing the arms with us, sitting like this. So breathe in. Stretching really all the way up to the ears. And bringing the arms out to the side. I'll bring mine before yours, Sarah. And we bring it all the way to the back. Sitting like this. See if you can attach your fingers. Make your nose peg forward. Lift your chin a little bit. Breathe in and stretch your arm as best you can and open your chest, and we breathe here 3 more times. Deep inhalation with the nose. 2 more. Lift your chest. Stretch your arms. Stretch. Bringing the arms down again. Okay. So you can come down all the way, stretching your legs in front of you. Put your hands on your thigh here. Just really try to make a long, long spine again. All the way through your head to the top of the roof. And again, bring your arms forward, all the way up. And this time, see if you can reach your toes or wherever you reach. Maybe it's your ankles, somewhere on your foot, and just all the way. Bring your head forward as well. And we take 3 more breaths here. In with your nose. Out through your mouth. 2 more. One deep. More. And exhale. And slowly just come up again. Okay. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? I hope you guys enjoyed it. And had a lot of fun maybe together with your parents, and that you got to laugh a little bit and be a little bit playful. And we look so much forward to coming back on Thursday. We're going to continue and do some more exercises, some of the same, and continue a little bit with some of more movements. So we just want to send a lot of love from Norway, and remember to hug each other a lot at home. I know she's not so fond of me hugging, but lately she's been so much better hugging, because we need some extra hugs now, don't we? You agree? Yes. Okay. Bye bye everybody. Big kiss.